Okay, so right now I'm talking about some principles of Chinese boxing, Kung Fu, Jeet Kune Do, whatever you want to call it, Wing Chun. So some principles, some very fundamental principles. So the first thing here is I'm going to talk about a pull and a push. So when I'm like this and I meet, we call it in Chinese boxing like a reference point where I get to this clinch right here. So maybe I came with a punch and I get to this clinch here, okay, where we're at this reference point. One technique I can do is a push, okay, in Chinese called pak sao or pak da. I push like a trap and then punch. So I'm here like this. Let's show from this side. I'm clearing this hand out of the way and coming in with a straight punch. Okay, now if I'm getting some resistance from my opponent, I'm now going to pull and punch. Now, in a lot of like traditional martial art forms, Kung Fu, Karate, Taekwondo, you see this kind of action a lot, right? So what this actually is a pull and punch. Now notice how my hands look, right? And when I pull, I'm going to bring this hand like this, just like you would see in like a karate form or a Kung Fu form. And what that does is it exposes the elbow to give me options for elbow strikes. So again, pull and punch. All right. Now, my other techniques is the rolling punch. So if I'm here and maybe I'm throwing a punch and we meet here and my opponent is pushing that way, I'm going to roll with it and come for a rolling punch or a back fist, like that. I'm still adding the trap. If I don't add the trap, he'll just take this hand and block right away again. So as he pushes that direction, I trap and roll and punch with the back fist. If he was to push to the outside, I come to the inside with this hand and strike. So that looks like this. Okay, so this is dealing with what we'd call lead hand obstruction. Here's the lead hand, I came in with a punch, and now I get this energy from him, whether it's energy going that way, whether it's just staying where it's at, or whether it's energy coming this way. Okay? So those are some really fundamentals of the lead hand in Chinese boxing.